Welcome to the Techie Tessie channel. My name is Tess and welcome to the second episode of the Dissertation Diaries. If you haven't seen the first episode where I talk about my dissertation topic, I will link it above. In this episode we're going to be talking about literature reviews. But Tess, what's a literature review? A literature review is essentially an essay you write summarising the research carried out already on your chosen topic. So the literature review part of a dissertation is to A. Gain broader knowledge on your research topic, and B. Ensure you aren't plagiarising any research that has already been carried out. So in preparation for my final year, my university set up a module in which our coursework was to write a mock literature review. I wrote mine on the ethics of employee monitoring software and have just gotten my grade and feedback, so let's look at it together. So here is the title of the literature review I wrote, and remember, this is just a practice run, this isn't my actual dissertation topic or title. I got a nice grade of 74%.
Gas queen.
But we could always do better, so let's take a look at the feedback. So the first piece of feedback I received was to indicate my conclusion more explicitly in the abstract. Here's what I wrote as my abstract conclusion. It is argued that the use of EMS, employee monitoring software, is mostly negative, but that for specific purposes it also has merit. It was found that using EMS could deter cyberloafing, which can increase employee productivity and company utility. However, it was found that using EMS decreased employee satisfaction, created a lack of trust towards employers, discouraged employees from speaking up, and is a legal grey area. So let me know in the comments how I could word this to emphasise my point more. Next piece of feedback I received is that my contents list should be in the left margin and not centred, which is completely fair because I have no idea what came over me when I created this. But also moving on from that, I should have numbered my sections because throughout my literature review, all of the sections have to be numbered, but here I only labelled the page numbers and not the section numbers. So that's something I'll definitely note for my actual dissertation literature review. Moving on to the introduction, my feedback was that I should use direct quotes more sparingly, which is fair enough because, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of long ones, such as like this one. So in my actual literature review, I'll be sure to put more stuff in my own words and not just lift direct quotes. The last main piece of feedback I got was regarding citations, and citations and references are so important when you do academic writing. So the feedback I got was that I accidentally put in an initial here, whereas I should have just used the full surname. So that was a genuine mistake, and I will make sure to double check that I don't make that mistake again in my next literature review. Before I end this video, if you haven't heard already, Techie Tessie are hosting a coding contest. Details are in the description below. I can't wait to see your contributions. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like, subscribe and keep the code coming. I'll see you next time.